I have screenshot all your followers and tags. Can send these nudes to everyone and also send your nudes to your family and friends until it goes viral. All you've to do is to cooperate with me and I won't expose you.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Dorcas. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click the bell like button down below so you'll be notified whenever I post a new video. So this video is impromptu. I'm actually at work and I just thought to share. I don't know if you noticed, I'm using my hand as a support, like a tripod. So I don't know, I'm just gonna make this video as short and simple as I can, because at some point I'll get tired of holding my hand, and I hope you can see me well. So any minor imperfections, please excuse me or forgive me for that. So I want to talk about sextortion. Do you know what sextortion is? It's when an individual is threatening to release sensitive content of you, or sensitive pictures or videos of you, explicit content, naked pictures, naked videos, or whatever of you, in threatening you to send money, blackmailing you to do stuff, or the person will release them. Do you understand what I mean? Let's just see the professional definition to this term. Alright, so why sextortion? Why am I talking about this? I think the song has not been sung loud and clear enough. This thing has been happening, is still happening. Was it last year that celebrities were just waking up to, their sex videos online and all of that? And now it's not just celebrities, young people. Data has shown that somewhere in the Western world, they had more numbers of sextortions, like they have cases of sextortions, and mostly were with a boy child.
13,000 reports of sextortion. The victims, primarily boys.
And I keep saying this, but this is not the video for it, but I keep saying that lots of attention is given to the girl child and little to no attention is given to the boy child. But that's a story for another day. I'm talking about sextortion. So these two Nigerian siblings, guys, they posed as a young girl online and they started talking to this guy, and this teenage guy, and I don't know, from the conversation one thing led to another, and he shared his pictures, and then they started threatening him, saying that he has to send them $1,000, $1,000, and he couldn't. I think he was able to send just $300, and they kept on saying, oh, if you don't send it, we know your parents' account, we know your siblings, we know your family, something like that, and if you don't, we're going to send it to them, we're going to send your new videos or pictures to them. And he said, oh my god, I'm gonna kill myself. And do you know, this guy said, yeah, go ahead and kill yourself. And yeah, that guy killed himself.
Brothers Sam and Samson Agoshi, now 24 and 21, were extradited from Nigeria to stand trial here. In April, they pled guilty to conspiring to sexually exploit teenage boys.
And were tried in another land, and they've been sentenced to spend some time in jail. This is so painful. And I'm not thinking about myself. When I was way younger, I started talking to this guy, and yeah, one thing led to the other. I never shared my pictures with him in my own case, but because I stopped talking to him, he now started threatening me that if I don't give him some money, he's going to take my face and he's going to put it on nude pictures. I mean, I did a short story about this. Let me just insert this and I'll come back to you guys. A long time ago, I was still very, very much young. I was still in junior secondary school. And so I met this guy on social media. Now, I know some people will be coming for me, why were you on social media at such a young age or young stage in your life and all of that. That's a story for another day. So yeah, I was on social media and I was talking to this guy, and so I wasn't using a smartphone at the time. You know how Facebook was? I don't know if it still works that way. You don't really need a smartphone before you can access the app. You can literally use a small touchlight phone, not like touchlight, but you know what I mean, not like a smartphone. You can actually access Facebook without having a smartphone. That's just what I mean. So the phone I was using at the time did not have, I couldn't really view pictures because it didn't have that features, right? It wasn't built that way. So I was talking to this guy without seeing his pictures. I don't know what he looks like. So we exchanged contact, and then we started talking, and he would call me, and I really liked his voice. He really has this very great voice. So Yeah, his voice is really nice. Then one day, I think my phone was faulty and I logged in Facebook with my sister's phone. After chatting, I didn't even bother like going through his pictures, because her phone now could, like, you could actually see pictures from her kind of phone, because it's like bigger, better than my phone. So after I left and she called me, she was like, I just heard, like, Jesus Christ, Dorcas, is this the person you're talking to? Is this the guy? I don't want to call his name. And I was like, what's the problem? She's like, do you see what he looks like? So when I saw his pictures, I was really, really disappointed. I was like, it's not this guy. Like, how would you be looking like this when your voice is now really nice? So I just stopped talking to him. Like, I just stopped replying his messages, stopped picking his calls, which is actually very bad, by the way. So prior to that thingy happening, he sometimes sends me data, 100, 200. You know, back in the days, like, data wasn't so expensive. And then so he was pissed at the fact that I wasn't talking to him, you get me? Then he started threatening me. He said he has these features that he could actually take my picture, and he can actually take my picture and put it on some crazy apps, and it will just give like naked pictures of a lady with my face in it. And in my head I'm like, really? So I sort of asked my sister or somebody, your friend or whatever, and the person said, yeah, something like that can be done. So I became so scared. So yeah, I already have my pictures on Facebook, right? I just at the time did not have a phone that could see his pictures. So I became so worried. I stopped picking his calls, and this guy started calling me. I blocked him. He would send me messages. He was using another line. He was telling me that I need to send him, I can't remember, was it 9,000 or 7,000 naira? That money will cover for all the data that he has, you know, been sending to me. Else he will put my nude pictures online. You understand? Like, he would take my face, put it on nude pictures and put it online, and nobody will believe me. And he said, he started mentioning names of people that are like dear to me and close to me that are on Facebook. My siblings, my, you know, literally people, like, he was calling their names, and I became so scared. I didn't know what to do. Yeah. So I blocked him on, like, I blocked the number again. I blocked him on Facebook. I changed the settings, the privacy settings of my Facebook. I made it in a way that nobody could actually tag me in any post until I give you the permission, and it's been like that till date. So yeah, that's what I did. And somehow I started reading, and that was how I knew that what he was doing was actually blackmail. But like that period, I was so sick. I was thinking, I wasn't eating well, I wasn't sleeping well. It was so crazy for me, and I don't know. It's just a very crazy experience. So you guys, that is it. It's a lot of crazy things. So but then, having said all of this, there are some ways you can actually deal with people that are blackmailing you. Number one is you're the victim. What really makes people take their lives sometimes is because of the way society sees these things. The deed has already been done. Dear daddy, dear mommy, the deed has already been done. Your child is a victim. Tell them that they are the victim. Tell them that embarrassment and shame, it will go away, but your life will never be given back to you again. You're gone, you're gone. So know you're the victim, number one. Number two, tell your family about it. Speak to the authorities about it. Just tell someone. You can't deal with this thing alone. The next point, never send any money to anybody blackmailing you, because you're like a bank to them. As you keep sending money, they'll keep demanding for money. Whenever they are broke, they'll still come back to you and ask for money. So I don't even know why blackmailers are still there. It's because some of you are still giving them money. Don't give anybody any money. Seek help. Seek professional help. There are people that are professionals, and they will counsel you in a way to do things, what to do, what not to do. And yeah, just hear people's story and just pick your life from there. Death is not an option. Suicide is not an option. Don't do that. It doesn't make any sense. Do you get me? So peace and love, guys. Hope you learned so much from this video. I am writing a couple of things, and when it's ready, I'll show my Instagram page. So on this note, follow me on Instagram. Yeah, so peace and love.